About Siteground Web Hosting Review. Siteground started in 2004 in Sofia, Bulgaria, and in this review, you will know the complete review guide to Siteground. This website provides web hosting worldwide. The company's sole purpose was to provide hosting. Furthermore, the web hosting site, Siteground, it started providing more and more features as we buyers started acknowledging it. Currently, the company maintains 1,800,000 domains worldwide, which is actually a pretty big number. In 2019, Siteground has over 500 employees to handle all the facilities which it's providing, so you have a great number of people for any problem. Obviously, if you buy a hosting plan, is Siteground capable of handling workload? Siteground is a good website with different plans, which has many servers undergoing a lot of workloads every day. And to handle these workloads, it needs faster speed. Like other websites, which are running online and providing web hosting and many more features that people go with. Those web hosting sites also need a speedy server which can handle all at once. Therefore, Siteground uses both hardware and software compatible devices. Speed factors of Siteground. 1. SSD. SSD is a hard disk, which speeds up all processed by your server. SSD is one of the factors which is a physical non-volatile memory that holds the data in a large amount and processes the data. 2. Nginx. This is a server which is a faster server that processes cached data and reserve proxying. It also loads balances, which is a pretty good thing in a web server. It improves media streaming so that you can make your visitors have a great experience on your websites. 3. Supercacher. Supercacher is one tech which helps to improve the reloading of recently changed data on the website and updates it as soon as possible. Because of this factor, you get a better experience when you're using a dynamic website. On static websites, when you change or update any information, it's shown instantly as soon as you refresh your browser. And for your other users, when they access the URL of your website, they'll eventually see the changes you made on the web page. It's a pretty good feature that is advanced to its max. 4. CDN. CDN is a content delivery network. This shares your web content faster to all Siteground's server faster, and it lets user access the content available on your website from all over the world. You must be thinking, what's the good use for it, right? Well, let us tell you that CDN really makes a difference among the web network that we use for our websites, and it's better to use hosting with these many features available. 5. HTTP/2. HTTP/2 is a new protocol which makes the delivery of content to your browser way faster than HTTP or HTTPS, and so you get the best speed yet. 6. PHP 7. PHP 7 is one thing that you should have when your website is connected to a server. Then you must have PHP to get and save your website's content on the server easily. Is Siteground worth buying hosting from? Yes, it is worth buying, because it provides web hosting which surely is reliable and secure for your website, and for its content. If you have a website which takes a user input, then you no need to worry about. This web hosting provider gives you secure network, where you can share, receive and through the web, easy and fast. It provides you WordPress hosting, which is great because many of us don't want to pay some developer, and want to save the effort and money for building a website. There we use a WordPress for creating a free website. Well, if you buy the hosting here from Siteground, you'll get tools to manage your WordPress site. This is really great feature which Siteground provides. Next is WooCommerce hosting. Many of you must be wondering what the heck is it? So, if you've got a website which is pretty much for business purposes, this type of hosting will surely be for you. This boosts your hosting and optimizes your websites nicely. Cloud hosting is next. Our today's life is really technical, and we all know about cloud hosting. Many of our apps and data are online on a cloud hosting. For example, Google's cloud service, we all know about it. This is one more feature that Siteground provides. You'll be glad to know that, no matter which plans you choose, your hosting will be faster, efficient and secure. Build website fast and easy with Siteground. Most of the time, we're confused between what to do first. Should we take hosting or should we create a website? Well, Here's your answer. You can create your website after you buy hosting from Siteground, but before read this complete Siteground review. You can create your website using WordPress or go with the tools available on Siteground. This is great. Once you buy hosting here, and then moving to create your website, will eventually put your website up and running while you make changes to it. Most people don't know where to start, and because of this confusion, they pick up a bad featured hosting while some newbies actually get the good hosting with right features for their website maintenance. So, this web hosting site is really good for those who are having no experience in hosting or creating websites. They can launch their site online just after a few clicks, and their website will be up and running afterward. They can easily edit and push the further features for their website's development, which means you're getting a pretty good deal here. Can you manage your already running website here? Everyone's website provides best services and in good price for their country or worldwide, and we wish to keep our websites updated with the current technologies. Many times, it happens our website's technology is good but the current hosting provider is not providing good facilities, and he is charging more than I expected. Then you try to find a new hosting provider. At this point, you can shift with Siteground, which provides better features, inbuilt tools for your websites, secure server, secures your data and stores it, and so on. Siteground gives you the option to transfer your web hosting from your old hosting provider to Siteground hosting system. Moreover, the best part, you don't have to do anything to transfer, all will be done by the experts at Siteground. The amazing new feature of Siteground has something called collaboration tool, which is an actually amazing feature to be introduced for developers and for normal users. Let's see what collaboration feature can do or is capable of. Collaboration feature comes with Siteground's two plans, Grow Big, Go Geek, which provides you with user controls and some permissions which you can give to other users you add. Yes, you can add users and give them permissions as you wish. After you add users, they get their own login and password with the restrictions that you have given them. This is good for the people who work on contract basis. They can make a few IDs and with the permissions to edit and create websites, so that you can hire them on contract basis and give them a little of your money. By doing this, you can make websites for other people and charge them. For developers or any other business person, this is no less than a gold mine. Collaboration tool lets you transfer the ownership to another Siteground user, which is good if you no longer require the website and people are willing to buy or you want to sell, then eventually you will transfer the hosting. This site lets you do this. Here, at Siteground Review, the company lets you create one account, and then you can register your clients as users within your account, and give them white label access. Then, you can create websites for them and share the access of the particular website. When you share access to the user, client, they will not be able to see the logo of Siteground anywhere on their websites. This is also an amazing feature for the web developers. They can sell the website without the logo of Siteground on it. Advantages of using Siteground hosting. When it comes to hosting, Siteground really outshines many of hosting companies, with its amazing features that you would love having. With all the feature it also provides a super secure network for your website. That's one thing you can't compromise with. Siteground gives you many tools with WordPress manageable structure with its hosting. Some features: 1 good performance, -99.99% uptime for the last 16 months. Siteground's uptime output has been almost ideal over time. Their 99.99% average brings them among the most credible hosts we've reviewed. Reliable uptime like this keeps visitors to the website happy. But more importantly, it means that your site is almost guaranteed to work around the clock, so that you won't miss out when your clients want to create a purchase, either. Siteground has amazed us in a great manner. Under their service level agreement, they ensure network uptime of 99.9% on an annual basis. If they fall below that limit, you will be compensated for 3 months of hosting. Here are the monthly findings from Pingdom, our third-party monitoring tool. 2. Good experience with customer support of Siteground. We've been tracking Siteground in total for over 1 year now, and we've never had any significant problems with their assistance. They provide clients with a knowledge base to discover their own fast responses. Otherwise, you can make a phone call or use a 24/7 live chat. Unlike other hosts, there was no noticeable delay in responding. So it seemed he knew what he was talking about, and he didn't have to look for responses every time we sent a fresh question. 3. Siteground gives free site migration for one site. Whenever we see internet hosts coming out with a DIY migration alternative, it makes us a little nervous. That's because most of them aren't fantastic, and they end up placing more burdens on the client. However, Siteground could be the exception to this rule. They have developed a free WordPress migration plugin that you can upload to any site. 4. Siteground provide free SSL certification and content delivery network, CDN. Google Chrome, the world's most popular web browser by far, has started actively warning people that the site they're trying to reach doesn't have an SSL certificate set up. SSL helps to safeguard any data sent back and forth between the user's phone and the website, including personal details, such as IP addresses or credit card numbers. If left unsecured, this data could readily be intercepted by hackers and others. So, here, Chrome is looking for the best interest of internet consumers. In other words, that essentially makes SSL certificates a necessity on all websites today. And fortunately, Siteground throws them free of charge on all plans. The other excellent news comes in the form of a free Cloudflare CDN, content delivery network. A CDN stores big files, like pictures, on many servers around the globe. This helps to ensure that documents are stored as near to site tourists as possible, making them easier to access. Siteground has servers spread across 3 continents that help maintain loading times quickly and provide a nice customer experience. 5. Siteground Gives started to advanced features beginners and bloggers will like you to be able to install famous web builders like FREEBIE in just a few clicks. FREEBIE features a simple drag-and-drop editor so that you can take full control of the look and feel of your site without having to dive into the code. Apart from FREEBIE, Siteground also has profound integrations with WordPress, Joomla, and Drupal. Each of these applications can be mounted rapidly and painlessly. There is no need for a developer to assist you out. But if you're a developer, you're lucky, too. You'll get Git pre-installed on larger plans, along with SSH, WPCLI, SFTP, and PHPMyAdmin. They have various versions of PHP at your disposal. Multi-level caching is accessible now. And you can also get access to staging environments for locations to prepare or test before you push fresh characteristics into manufacturing. Siteground also enables with safety, using a proprietary AI bot prevention tool that attempts to snuff out fresh attacks before they hit. Their data reports that anywhere from 500,000 to 2 million brute force attempts are blocked on their servers each hour. So you're not left alone to deal with these headaches. 6. 30-day money-back guarantee with Siteground. Siteground has a complete 30-day money-back guarantee on all shared hosting plans. By contrast, their cloud, VPS, and dedicated hosting plans only come with a 15-day refund. Like many other hosts, domain name fees and any other extras are usually not refunded. And this refund policy only applies to brand new customers. So you can't get refunds on renewal plans. 7. Siteground provides zero hold time. People who operate Siteground are also well conscious of how frustrating it can be to call for assistance and end up sitting on hold for a ridiculous quantity of time. This is why they ensure zero hold time when it comes to both mobile assistance and live chat assistance. You can even send an email ticket and receive a reply within a maximum of 10 minutes. You are ensured to be able to speak to a true individual every moment. No irritating bots or automated devices to cope with. We recommend Siteground. Siteground has been delivering strong uptime for a couple of years now. And their uptime guarantee makes sure you're likely never going to have any significant downtime problems. Their pace at the site is fairly nice, 2. This is partly thanks to their servers spread over 3 continents, and their free Cloudflare CDN account. They also give you free SSL on all plans, too. Pricing is good if you take advantage of the longest term possible. Otherwise, you're going to end up hitting those elevated renewal rates earlier. Bring your own domain, too, to get away with another fee. As always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Tech and WP. Until next time, don't forget to click on the link below to try SiteGround with big discount and start your business now.